Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra for you guys today. And today I was wondering what to play, and then I went onto Twitter and I saw that apparently YASUO Katarina is good again. So I had to hop all over that, English, and play Regain My Honor, because that's literally the same thing YASUO says every single match you win. I don't know if you get different quotes, but I feel like he has some good ones, but I just keep getting that one again and again. So that is the name of the deck. This deck was built by Bajatak. I think it was inspired by a list that Shihu made. And essentially, it's been taking the meta by storm. It's been providing some really solid win rates, even though it's a small sample size. It's been looking to be very promising. And the difference is the new cards provided to Ionia. Turns out they're good for YASUO too. Who would have thought that cards like Ionian Hookmaster and Vestayan Disciple are really damn good everywhere, right? Yeah, we're at a point where Ionia is definitely a little bit overpowered. That alongside Nami, I think it's the combination of both. I think Nami is just problematic design, and Ionia is just the power level is just a little bit too high. And Ionia is one of those regions where, you know, it's either terrible or super toxic. Like, it's never really felt like it's been balanced, right? Over the entire story of this game. So yeah, we're playing Ionia, but at least we're playing the more hipster cool version of Ionia, and that is the stun-based mid-range list with YASUO and Katarina, built around the recently added card to the game, the Wincept Hillock, a card designed to support YASUO, and a card that really propelled YASUO's power level to the next level, man. Like, this card made the entire difference. It really did. Before that, YASUO just never really saw play in a high-tier deck. And now, with this card, not only the synergy with YASUO, but the synergy with Katarina is absurd. And all of a sudden, you have a very, very strong mid-range archetype that can prey on other combat-based archetypes thanks to our stuns. And it just feels really neat. In case you don't know what this card does, because you live under a rock, or not in Ionia, Wincept Hillock is a 5-mana landmark that says, when I'm summoned, draw a YASUO and stun the strongest enemy. When you gain the attack token, stun the strongest enemy. This last line is very important, because that means every time you rally with leveled up Katarina, you automatically trigger the Wincept Hillock. Because it's a landmark and not a skill or a spell, it won't enter the stack, which means it won't give the opponent a chance to counterplay, which means that you are effectively stunning at burst speed, which is amazing with a YASUO on the board, because you're going to be able to just play this or trigger it with Katarina and immediately hit something with YASUO without the opponent being able to deny it. And that, especially in such an Ionian heavy meta, is really, really good. So that's our high-end card. As you guys can see, our curve ends here. You don't really need more cards at the end of your curve. Like, Wincept Hillock with YASUO and Katarina is the way you win matches with this deck. So the rest of the build is aimed to basically leveling up YASUO fast, right? We have the Vestayan Disciple, who completely what's the word I'm searching for here? Replaced. My English terrible. It completely replaced the Morn. I never liked the Morn. This card was always felt really clunky in the deck for me. Like, when you would draw it in the late game, the difference between Vestayan Disciple and the Morn is so astronomical. It's crazy to express in words, right? Like, with the Morn, you have a decent unit early on that can allow you to not only progress your YASUO's level up, but also empower your Fably Twirlers on curve, and that's really neat. The problem is, as the game progresses, this card really weakens. It's just a 1-mana 2/1 with elusive that's returning all the time. It's not terrible, but it's not really ideal. When you compare it to the Vestayan Disciple, yeah, you have one less power, but in exchange, you have this unending draw engine that allows you to do the same thing that you're doing with the Morn, effectively use this to strike and recall and progress your level up and empower your phase. But at the same time, you're also gaining a burst speed elusive chump blocker, which is nuts. And you're cycling through your deck, and you're allowing yourself to not run out of gas. Like, this card is definitely, I think we're at a point where it's definitely going to be getting a nerf relatively soon, I would assume, because I feel like we know that this card, every single Ionia deck you build, you put this card in. And staples aren't bad, but I feel like Vestayan Disciple does a little bit too much for just 1 mana, even though it's not the perfect card, you know, on its own. I mean, a 1-drop should never be, right? But you are paying 2 mana, like, you are sacrificing tempo when playing this card, right? But not that much ultimately, and it just does way too much for what it is. the amount of mana you're paying for it, essentially. I think maybe focus speed could be a nice way to start with the Shimon Wind, so you can spawn it. I think that would be a good fix, honestly, because that way you can't just spawn a chump blocker out of nowhere. That really allows Ionia to stall better than ever, really. Being able to use this card defensively as well is just what really pushes it over the edge, in my opinion. So I think that would be a nice change, but you guys can give your opinion as to what you think it would change. Ionian Hookmaster is another card that's just really damn good. It's also close to an auto-include in most Noxus and Ionia decks, as it just gives you a weapon that you can use later on. It's well statted, it's flexible, and it's just good. And it enables ridiculous cards like Momentous Choice. This card with Nami is just the stupidest thing ever. And not only Nami, but Lee Sin and stuff. So yeah, this card is pretty bananas, and Ionian Hookmaster enabling it allows it to run it as a one-off. Even in a deck like this, it is justified, as it kind of like acts as a cheaper fourth version of our Twin Disciplines, which is very important because we want to be able to preserve our champions from removal. That's why not only we're running one copy of Notify and 2 copies of Deny, we're also playing a one-off of Memory's Cloak. I think Memory's Cloak is one of the most underrated cards in the game. I think this card has been underplayed for way too long. It's really good right now, and there's a lot of times your opponent just does not expect that 3 mana Deny, and it just changes everything. It's very, very strong, especially in a deck that relies so heavily on their champions, right? Katarina and Yasuo are worth absolute gold in this deck, and we want to be able to protect them at all costs, which is why we played this as a one-off, which has put in insane work in today's session. You guys will see, as we have a one-off of Might, which can end games as well, especially in conjunction with the Feyblade Twirlers, and a one-off of Homecoming alongside a one-off of Whispered Words, and then a one-off of Ionian Telltales. I really like the one-offs here. I think they're cards that you don't want to be drawing too many copies of in a match, but they can be very, very key in certain scenarios, and I'm just a big fan of distributions, and I think this is honestly very close to what will be the ultimate Yasuo deck as of right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. For those of you Yasuo enthusiasts, I know there's a lot of you who watch me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I think I got some pretty sick games. So that's basically where I'm going to end it at, because I've been rambling for almost 7 minutes, and it's way too long to ramble about anything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Hope you enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, here we go. Pantheon Bard. I mean, it's just Pantheon without the Demacian Strike spell, so I'm all for it. I understand the synergy, like you can't have an easy time leveling up Bard with buffs onto Faded. I guess that's the gist of it. We don't need Notify in this matchup, and I'm gonna keep the Wind Sept Hillock. It is part of the win condition, and I don't feel like I need to rush when I have Arachnoid Sentry into Ravenous Flock. And we got you anyways.
I am the Simon Wind.
Whoosh!
Hey, over here!
Bam.
The wind howls!
The wind howls! Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Ooh, another one.
What could you ever teach me?
Okay.
Wu-Ting style!
The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
Okay, so we're playing Gift Giver. We're at 8 cards, so we're fine here. There's Bird. Alright, so a bunch of gems and faded units. We've yet to see the faded units, though. I gotta love that Bard nerf. Like, no more of that nonsense of them drawing chimes early on and just auto-winning.
Sapphire, gem of our divine patron.
That does warrant a Shimon Wind onto that if they open attack here, or Katarina.
They took my love, but left my range.
Okay. I think it has to be Arachnoid Sentry now. Minimize their impact.
Remember my words.
Duh! Get rid of the get rid of the spell shield unit. And the big beefy one as well.
These gems grant a wearer harmony.
Okay, that was a weird gem there. They could have used it last round, but I guess they must have something here. I'd like to play Yasuo.
Follow the wind.
But watch your back.
Blade never gets any lighter.
Yeah, I doubt with just this, like, they don't really have a way to kill my Yasuo on attack. My stat line is too thick. Alongside the quick attack, it's a pretty safe attack. Like, when you take out Demacia from the equation, this is much more manageable. Like, and I don't understand that gem. That gem. Okay, now it does make sense. They were planning on equipping this round anyways.
By my spear, the gods will no war. Maybe I do have a future.
Maybe you do. We obviously go for the Steel Tempest because we don't want them getting a gem. A gem allows them to buff Pantheon without having to commit any resources in hand. So we stun this mountain goat, we hopefully kill it, and then we get to knock out Pantheon upon round start. That's the plan. And then we work for Katarina level up, which should allow us to lock him down. We have a significant card advantage here. At this point, we just work for the for the reputation before we go for that card draw. Man, Vestine Disciple is very good. Very, very good. I think it's gonna get nerfed soon. Ascenio! Get knocked the fuck out! And now, you died nonetheless.
No going back.
Yeah, where you going in? All in. Now keep in mind it is Targon, which means they can't have stuff like not only Hush. Oh, but they're just trading the weapon. Okay.
I face my fate. Your turn.
You spurn my gift?
And Hush.
This way, come along.
Discipline of Fortitude. We get that discipline, and we survive. Yep. That sets it up. Nice.
One step closer to redemption.
Let's keep going. All right, Ionia on Ionia. KFG. Got the Katarina here, and I'm gonna mulligan away these two. Happy to see the wins. Hillock, 2 Katarinas. I mean, that allows us to be really aggressive with her. Yeah, this card just straight up, like, replaced.
I am the Simon Wind. Whoosh.
The Morn. Yeah, we have to trade these two.
Lesson learned.
Got stop the shenanigans. If we see another one that doesn't open attack on by being set up this turn, we can stop it.
Fight with my spirit, not my fists.
No. Pretty sure you'll do well then.
It is time.
I love her interaction with Draven. Never play fair.
You're looking at how you're fishing for trouble, are ya?
I'm gonna give her her favorite weapon, the combat reel. Okay. Palm. I'd rather keep this for later, right?
Come on, where's the competition?
You cannot win.
Okay, let's just go through.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
Yeah, it's alright. Can't curve into Lee Sin now. I mean, I'm gonna play this anyways.
To the point.
Your attack is obvious.
Sleep is for the guilty.
Let's dance.
Momentous choice. Really like it as a one-off in this deck. Oh. Forcing Absolver out of them. Can't feel right. I'm gonna stun the Tail of the Dragon. Because I don't want them bouncing it anymore, and if they have another Tailstone, then...
We each hold a world within.
I think it's a good moment to draw.
Some things never dull.
Do it.
Oh, I should have attacked the other way. I derped again.
Go.
They're just stalling, you know, like it's all right. Yeah, like
I go where the road takes me.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury. As the dragon wills. Strike firm. Prepare yourself.
why does it say it kills me? Oh, because you're still that far away from
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Got any more homecomings, sir? I'm getting really annoyed of Ionian Toadstones.
Any man into a monster.
Where are my denies? It's been 2 homecomings, a concussive palm, like everything to just deny us just connecting. Like we haven't been able to have a successful attack this entire game. Maybe that's an indication of, you know, an issue with this region.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Let's try it. My attack ordering was garbage
They're
though.
afraid. They should be.
The dragon binds us.
Oh my god, if this is like another homecoming, I'm just I've had enough of this shit, man. Of course. And now he gets a barrier.
No going back. This might hurt.
I couldn't play this because it was already stunned, so I'm gonna see if they go for an all-out attack here. We got an absolver out of them.
My lands need me. Center your spirit.
Enough? At the very least, I need this to resolve, so I still have a YASUO in the deck. Oh! Oh my god! Okay. Hasagi! Okay.
You see, but you cannot run.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
I need size.
You're looking at Ione. Yeah? I fight with my spirits, not my fists. Fishing for trouble, are ya?
I face my fate. I I do all right.
Ready yourself. The dragon binds us. Your lesson begins.
This counters Elite Sin's Dragon's Rage. Oof, come on. Come on.
I don't do meditation.
Heck of a test, yeah?
Hey, over here!
Fishing for trouble, are ya?
By swinging the different weapons. Okay. I can enhance my health. Knock him out!
Blade never gets, even I have good days.
Got the memories cloaked, and we got him! Let's go! Let's go!
Gain my honor.
Oh! Spooky matchup. Spooky matchup, but we have a decent opener, and Memory's Cloak can be really good here.
How'd you do that? I am the Simon Wind. Whoosh!
I would trade those two if the opportunity presented itself, but now I'm just gonna work for that Yasuo level up.
Wu-Ting style.
Wu-Ting style! Alright, they are playing Dancing Droplet. They're playing the OG version. What I do know is Katarina
Spin it round, throw it down.
put in the work here.
Let the bloodshed begin. My pleasure. Going somewhere? It's just a nick.
I actually wanted them to play that Shapestone if they did have it onto that. That's why I did that, because I want to remove their elusive blocker. It's pretty important for us to do so.
Follow the wind.
Watch it
your
back. I don't think the 5-mana spell, I forgot the name of it, the recall.
Showtime.
Hope you brought friends. Life and death on the blade's edge.
Gonna use the health stat of Yasuo to prevent damage. We have Memory's Cloak.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Quick footwork, fast strikes.
Show me.
Let's move.
Perfect.
Big blade for a little warrior.
Can't catch the wind. The wind howls. What do you call that technique?
preserving that for now.
Spin it round, throw it down.
Oh, it's on.
It is on.
Is a leaf's only purpose?
The desert by my side.
And punch.
Coming at ya.
Want to see these moves up close? Oh, it's on.
I alone decide my fate.
Double Tempest. Zodiac-a-gon!
Here's our chance. Now who's got the upper hand?
Definitely gonna be dealing with one of these when the opportunity arises. Never play fair. And now we have Homecoming.
When rhythm takes hold, there's no time for fear.
Take the hit. No.
Let's dance.
Hope you brought friends.
No one gets in my way.
Here's our chance.
No one is promised tomorrow.
We're going in. Fit it in.
I face my fate.
Your turn.
Turn aside. Let the bloodshed begin. This might hurt.
A little bit. Teeny tiny bit.
One blade,
One purpose. Correct attack ordering. Got him. Got him, baby!
I dare you.
Not bad for bad matchup. We struggle with deep, but we do well with this.
I will regain my
You got it. Brosif Brostar. Can't deny I like the name. Let's just say the game. We got Katarina with Windswept Hillock. We have Ravenous Flock. Twin Disciplines is not as relevant here, I think. Only in combat. But we can do... There's other cards that we can draw that will benefit us more. But I do like the Flock with the Katarina. Opens up a lot of good shit. We're facing Ionia, though. You know about Ionia. At least there's no Lee Sin here. So we have more time to do our thing. But it may also mean that we get outvalued.
What could you ever teach me?
Maybe I should have mulliganed more aggressively.
The wind.
It begins. And the good thing is we can stop that once we develop Katarina, but the bad thing is they're spawning at a burst speed now, so it's gonna be hard to do that. Hey, we got the Hillocks. We got the game plan here. What a good card. What a good addition to the game.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
This is kind of like the shelf for every Ionia deck, isn't it? Vestian Disciple, Ionian Hookmaster.
Back to rear it in.
That's why rotation needs to happen.
Never play fair.
Regardless of how many people complain about it, that's why rotation is a necessity.
Here, fishy fishy.
But Katarina does stop them from, because they got the scout, it allows us to do this, yeah. No, you're not summoning Vestian Disciple. No drawing for you.
They're afraid. They should
It
be.
should be.
You're up, chum bucket.
Now let me level up, or are you gonna do Ionia thing? You're probably gonna do Ionia things. It is risky, however, because just gonna Homecoming. I could draw into another Katarina. Or you. This works. Bro, memory cloak
They'll never know what kills.
has been low-key pretty insane. Playing ancient preparations, alright. They're preparing. It's very likely we're gonna see an open attack here with the Vestaine Disciple now that we have nothing to disrupt that with, and seeing the Katarina in hand makes them nervous, so they're gonna be very encouraged to do that. Just so they can cycle through a deck a little bit. Wow, really?
You're looking at Ionian Championship 10 times running.
I could stun here, set this up. Do I care about a little bit of card draw? I don't. This gets us Yasuo and allows us to also like level up Yasuo quicker, because now we'll get another star in the beginning of the round. So yeah, they get their card draw here and they get to recall this.
Wu-Ting style.
But it's worth it for us to set this up and get Yasuo in our hand at this stage. We have protection against damage, but it's not damage that we're concerned about. What the hell? Okay. We haven't played an equipped ally this entire game, right? They've been the one playing the Fisher girls, yeah.
Follow the wind. Watch your back.
Greed'll turn any man into a monster. I don't do meditation.
What am I worried about here? Twin disciplines, like there have to be like a lot of, yeah.
What could you ever teach me?
For 3 mana? It's fine.
Catch the wind!
And catch the wind! And catch the wind! Just love that. Oh shit. Oh no, but we level up. We level up. No, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, brother. No, 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 no.
Destiny.
Ah, hilarious. Winning is hilarious. Yep. We're at 9, which means we still draw, no problem.
Come on, where's the competition?
Hey, over here! You challenge the wind?
And now, we show him our true discipline. Could have another momentous choice. Beautiful. Beautiful. We stopped their draw, and somehow we're outvaluing the Karma deck.
Catch the wind! I don't do meditation.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Some things never dull.
We're gonna play this because otherwise our cannon's too big.
This might hurt.
Really want to get rid of our Yasuo.
Big blade for a little warrior.
but not gonna be enough.
My kind of lessons.
Better, he can take it.
Never play.
Never play fair. I don't care if they don't develop a unit. We're still developing this. We have the Nye backup right here. We're going in. Okay. 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 We're actually gonna might on Katarina. Or maybe we don't need to actually.
I will regain my honor.
He's obsessed.